Alright, hello and welcome back to some more of the series you know and love. The Manchester United career mode is absolutely scorching today. I'm sweating like nobody's business. It's the end of August, but it feels like bloody middle of June, I'll tell you that much. That's Scotland for you. Anyway, we're loading in. I just want to make a little apology as well. No, it won't matter because I probably should have apologised about it already. It's not really a big thing. I just uploaded the Tuesday episode a bit late because I went to the gym for it to go on. But I've done that a couple of times, so it ain't the end of the world. But I mean, this being streamed on Wednesday, but it'll go out on Thursday on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, you're getting early access. We're going to be recording the Thursday and Friday career mode episodes today, and Thursday and Friday, obviously on YouTube, they will come up onto your sub box and all that. But today we are back in the league. It feels like it's been forever. I know we had like a little league effort against Crystal Palace, but cup. There's been 7 cup games and 2 league games in the past month. It's just been a lot of domestic and continental competitions, and we're still in the domestic and continental competitions. If you didn't see Tuesday's episode, you better go watch it, or you've missed out big time. But yesterday we took on Atalanta in the second leg of the round of 16 of the Europa League, and we ended up going through 4-1 in aggregate, 2-1 in the second leg, and we've ended up drawing PSG, fucking PSG. We may be going out of the Europa League, to be honest with you. I don't see how we're going to get past them, but you never know. Miracles do happen. We have got Hakimi, their former player. We could try and poach Mbappe, but it's probably a bit too late now. And also, I don't want to use Mbappe. April's a busy month as well. We've got Liverpool in the Cup. We've got 3 of the top 6 inside 10 days. And that's going to be a bastard. We've actually got 4 games against the top 3 in 13 days, but 3 of them come in the league. One of them comes in the FA Cup semi-final. But it doesn't get any easier, ladies and gents. It doesn't get any easier. So today we'll obviously be facing Southampton, but we'll also dive into some Greek football as well. We will be visual simming Romania, and if we need to jump in, we will jump in. If not, of course, we will just watch the visual sim do its thing. Aussie men gonna own PSG, not worried. I bloody hope so. I'm doing well as well. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, Aussie men should shut him up. I think I've got to start him in both legs really. Bellingham is back and ready to make his mark against Man United. Manchester United are delighted to see Jude Bellingham back in action. A great performance from him today means expectations for his team are sky high. Quarterfinals draw, as you can see, Lyon versus Dynamo Kiev, Arsenal versus Villarreal, Dortmund versus Benfica, and PSG versus Manchester United. Hello, I am aching. My arms are done in. Chelsea beat Brentford. What's that got to do with us? Forest got their first win of the Premier League season. Decent. But evenly balanced tie between Man United and PSG in Europa League quarterfinals. A close run contest looks certain between Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain, with either of the two sides looking capable of coming out on top of their quarterfinal clash. The Manchester sides advance to the Europa League semi-final will be hanging in the balance through to the last whistle in the second leg, scheduled on April the 13th at Old Trafford, Manchester United's home. Don't think we've got any more news really. We do actually. Gamble on man of the match. Patrick Bradshaw pays off. A big game means a big responsibility for a young player, and it needs a manager willing to take a gamble on youth. Osiris Amatai gave Patrick Bradshaw his chance today, and the young homegrown talent repaid his manager's faith with a goal and a man of the match performance. The boss was delighted afterwards. You know what they say, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Patrick Bradshaw was great for us today. That was a brilliant performance from him in that second leg against Atalanta. Better than I thought, especially such a big competition. I probably will come for legs today, even though I'm aching all over. But I'm not aching on my legs, which is the important part. But anyway, we are hosting Southampton today. We're focusing back on the league. We've read all the news. We've got the table here. Liverpool just won't stop winning. It's a pain in the arse. What can you do? It's going to come down to the fact that we play Liverpool in the league and we'll have to beat them, I think. I think it may have to come down to the Liverpool game. But this is how it's looking. Liverpool first. We're in second place. Third are Manchester City, but they've played 2 games on us as well. Chelsea complete the top 4. Reading down the table. The relegation zone, In the relegation zone, we've got Fulham, Brentford, and Nottingham Forest. Forest getting their first win against Leeds. And some people have played 30 games, and we're only on 27. Wolves also only on 27. They could catch up onto 6th place there. But we've got our own focus today, and that is getting past Southampton. We always seem to concede a lot against Southampton. So I think we've got to go our best defence. I think we've got to go our strongest defence. And unfortunately, I think Maguire maybe doesn't qualify for that anymore. I think it's got to be Gvardiol and if Meccano. I'm pretty sure someone asked for a start, so I'm just going to back out and see who asked for a start, because I'm pretty sure someone did. I have to remember each time. Harry Maguire wants to get back into the team. If Meccano wants to keep playing. Show what? Show RHEN setting. What do you mean? You mean show the settings? Settings. We are on world class. There is no player-based difficulty. There is no... Wait, what is player-based difficulty? Star players on the CPU AI team will have enhanced intelligence when they are being controlled. Do we try that? I might try that at some point. Maybe not today. And then we've got our world class, but we've got sliders. However, the sliders are in favour of the computer because I've got shot error higher for me, so the shots go off target a lot more. Injury severity was higher, but we kept getting broken toes. The goalkeeper ability is up on both sides, purely because the goalkeepers are ass. Power bar is still the same. We've got worse first touch error. As for the CPU, they've got a bit more sprint speed, a bit more acceleration, a lot less error, a bit more shot speed, a bit more pass speed. Frequency is the same on both sides. They've got a bit more goalkeeper ability because I want to try and make it a bit more difficult. Marking is up, run frequency is up, everything is up on the opposing side, and the first touch error is way down. So I've given them a bit more of a chance, but that's kind of like replacing Legendary, because I would got to Legendary, but they just pass too much, and I just get bored. I just get bored of Legendary. It's bullshit, I wouldn't try it. Makes them unstoppable almost. Yeah, okay, I won't bother then. I'll maybe give it a go in one of the games, maybe one of the games that don't matter down the line, but just to see what it is. But I won't give it a go in this one, because all the games matter currently. So let's get this defence lined up. Maguire wanted to start, so did Meccano, so I guess they're both getting a nod today. We'll put the big boys back in. Are we going one striker or two? I think we go two today. I think I'm going to go two. I'm going to have Aussie men partnering Ronaldo. But I want Rashford on the pitch, so we'll put Rashford on the right-hand side. Rashford's 87 now. You know what? Maybe we start Rashford at striker rather than right side. But for now, we're going to do that. I know he's set it forward, but he's got plenty of positions. He's happy there. Sancho, Shaw's probably more or less replaced by Cucurella in the starting lineup now. Shaw's still good, but Cucurella just feels a little bit better. I think we roll with that. I don't see any problem there except for Ronaldo not having the armband. So that seems about right. McTominay is a little tired, which I can't believe that. How is he tired? Stamina Scott's fallen off. We've still got options on the bench if we need to replace him as well. We'll either put Gvardiol in there. Gvardiol will be more than capable in there. Or we'll have Donny come on in that position. So we should be okay. Rhythm, I don't think we're going to involve in this one. There's a lot of players I'd like to involve, like Bellingham, who I think we're going to set out for this one, and we'll put him in for the Manchester Derby because it's a big game. So this is how the team is looking. We've got David De Gea in goal, Cucurella and Hakimi as the fullbacks, Upamecano and Maguire centre-backs, McTominay CDM, Sancho left mid, Rashford right mid, Fernandes the cam, and then up top we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, and if you want a goal, you'll get a goal from him. Victor Osimhen pops up with a goal at any point you like. As for Southampton, still got Rodak in net, which hopefully means we'll be banging him in today. He's not the greatest of goalkeepers I've seen on FIFA. Perrault and Walker-Peters as the fullbacks. Aidu and Salisu as the centre-back partnership. Aidu, the captain. Taya and Wolf, the wide midfielders. Longstaff and Armstrong, the centre midfielders. And then Alfredo Morelos and the other Armstrong, Adam Armstrong, who steals the fucking Ronaldo celebration, the bastard. They'll be the strikers for Southampton. So we'll get into Old Trafford and we'll get into this. We're already about 10 minutes in. We're not even in gameplay yet. Just a long intro. But the settings are shown. Anyone who wasn't aware of them. And the game's ready to go. I still want to try Legendary, but I just feel like it's that slight bit too high for me. Which is why I'm sticking with the world class and the current sliders, Because it feels like a good difficulty. It feels like we are where we should be in this career mode. We should be going in the title race. We should be in contention for most of the cups with this squad. I think it's about right. There may be minor changes to them if I feel it gets a bit too easy again. We still get massive score lines, which may be a bit unrealistic at times. But we also get battered, which is unrealistic as well. So it's a mix of everything you get here in this career mode.
It's Manchester United versus Southampton.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game.
I want to have Rashford at striker, but we've got too many striker options. I'm wondering if centre forward change was good for him, or maybe whacking back right mid. But if he's whacking back right mid, we can't start Alexander. It's just too many players. It's going to have to be a clear out.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
There's a few players that I will absolutely not sell though, and one of them is Cristiano Ronaldo. No matter how low he gets, he retires at Manchester United.
And the front pair, Cristiano Ronaldo starts together with Marcus Rashford.
That is the team today. Very strong. We need to be at our best against Southampton because I am very bad at defending Southampton for whatever reason. Southampton and Everton seem to be the teams that just manage to score past me whatever I do.
And here's how the lineup.
I don't think I have any more Everton games this season, but we do have this Southampton one. You don't have the strongest squad, but they still managed to do me in somehow. Nathan Tella, apparently, he's only 68, 69 rated, I think, at the moment in this, but he's apparently the best player on the left wing in the Premier League. I have more trouble with him than I do with Sam Maximan. Maybe not. Example. I would say Sadio Mane, but Sadio Mane was a pain in the arse in the Liverpool game we played. We haven't played him again yet. We're lagging again today. Absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be, but we are. But Southampton kick off proceedings here at Old Trafford. And hopefully we can limit their attacks today, which means they won't be getting as many goals. Tella try to go right on Rashford. They're going for these slides early. I think that's actually a Southampton throw. I think Morelos has managed to get off. Oh no, it's a United throw, my bad. But Southampton are aggressive in these first minutes. You can't really judge anything off the first 2 minutes though. Stamina Scott. Wasn't for Bruno, but it could work. Aussie men. Tries to find Ronaldo. Aussie men again. Cheat code. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. Who's that? Who's that fraud? That's not Aussie man. That's a fraudy man. He was... I don't know where he was aiming that one. I think maybe he was going bottom left, but that's maybe a bit too bottom left on that occasion. I wonder if he's just a cup merchant as well. But I can't say that. He's the top scorer for us in the Premier League. He's not top scorer overall though anymore. It's got a bit quiet in the Premier League. That's a great tackle. As Ozyman was considering releasing the ball. Rashi knocks it to Bruno. They're closing the space quite well. Rashi. Now Ozyman. Oh, Rodak, good save. I don't want to talk shit about him and then he has a wonderful performance because I think that's what's going to happen now. Amatai's getting pissed here. He's got a midweek Greek fixture and he needs to focus on this one first. Bruno Fernandes. Going to look for Harry Maguire on this one. It's locked onto Upamecano. Could someone tell me why? Because I don't think I wanted it to. Sancho. Upamecano. Needs to get back really. These guys just keep sliding in. Bugger off. Hakimi.
Can he play it in?
Knock it back to... Oh, I was going to knock it back to Rashford. Instead it's gone to Ozyman. Bruno. I wanted to turn it onto his right, but it didn't do it. Ronaldo. Played it around. McTominay. Stamina Scott. There we go. Why is he the complete opposite of what he is in real life in this career mode? Scott McTominay opens a score in here at Old Trafford.
This is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
He's done so well there to get around the Southampton defender. I believe it's Aidu who's got around. The finish wasn't that great, to be honest, but the keeper's had a mare. And the Scotsman puts us 1-0 up. Exactly what we needed. Only 6 goals, but he's contributed a lot more this season than what it says on the stats tin. A lot better defensively. He's got a lot of passing and interceptions. And he probably has quite a few assists, low-key. But Southampton are going to have that kick-off momentum now, and Wolf outpaces Cucurella. He outpaces himself and dribbles it off the pitch. And there's a McTominay goal again. On his weak foot, it was a poor attempt to save it from Rodak, but I ain't complaining. Goal's a goal at the end of the day. Now, the objective always against Southampton is to 9-0 them. Now, I don't see that happening today, but a big win would be lovely. Because it means we get a better goal difference, and we get the 3 points, and we can catch up with Liverpool a bit more. We've got 2 games in hand on Liverpool. If we win them both, which second one might be a bit more questionable in this one, because it's Manchester City, but if we win them both, we'll go back within 2 points of the league leaders. Rashi, it was meant for Aussie men. It still could fall to Aussie men. Sancho, it's poked in. It's a bit of a scramble. It's 2-0. And maybe it's a little bit too easy there, but at the same time, Southampton have poorly defended that. That's not really anything I could do in terms of difficult.
You are going to clear the ball. You have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. And
Sancho got a little something on it. Aussie men managed to knock it back to the Englishman. It's now 2-0. And there's a man who's had I always talk about it when he gets involved. But there's a man who's had a complete transformation from season 1. Getting outperformed by Alanga, couldn't manage anything. But this season, he's been a revelation. It's been a lot better. I believe he's double figures now. 10 goals in the Prem. He's got plenty in cups as well, and he's got a hell of a lot of assists. Maybe the most assists this season. And maybe 9-0 is on.
United might be able to cash in.
Rashford getting crunched a little bit there, but manages to make the space away. Bruno, Aussie men. I can't get the shot off. It's a good tackle, but it's bounced off Aussie men. Keeper hasn't committed to that for whatever reason. Who pressed Walker Peters here? Thinking about it. I don't know why the keeper didn't come for that. Southampton not looking like the Southampton we played in the Carabao Cup final just yet. It might change, but so far it's been plain sailing, which I was hoping it would be, to be honest. We've got City next. McTominay, like I said, plain sailing. It's just gone back to, like, fucking me over now, and I've said that. How not only has Upamecano not strength, I don't know, Armstrong off it here, but how has Hakimi not intercepted it? I started talking about how Southampton haven't made a chance, and they nearly made me shut my mouth there. Nearly made me eat my words. David De Gea knocking to Upamecano. We're hoping the passing goes well today. We've had the possession. We always do. We always make sure we have the ball. And if you have a lot of ball, you have a lot of chance to score. Aussie men was meant to flick that a little harder there towards Rashford, but we haven't apparently done that. This should be Upamecano's. Sorry, what? Good tackle by Cucurella, who was out of position, but it looks as if Upamecano and Cucurella swap. I don't know how Upamecano has been beaten by Wolf there. Rashi gets a little lucky to keep possession. Aussie men, back to Bruno. Sancho. Gonna make a bit of space. Towards the back post. Ronaldo, it's a great save from Rodak. It was a great idea. Maybe should have just taken the shot with Sancho, but Ronaldo was there. And it's a good save. Getting down to it there was Rodak very well. You can't fault it.
In behind for him to chase. And a goal!
Are you kidding me? No shot does he score that. It must be your end, because I'm not lagging at all for once. I don't know how that's got in. I thought I closed the angle down enough with De Gea. He somehow chip-headed it over my keeper. I mean, it's a great attack, and I maybe should have done it out a little earlier with the keeper, but how has he got that header in from that angle? Dave should be doing better there, but I should be doing better there as well. I should be trying to get there faster with it. Southampton have a goal back, which, quite frankly, they don't deserve. And it was a bit of a poor decision making on my part, but at the same time, if I hadn't done that, he would have just played it into Morelos to score instead. So, but I should have got the keeper out a little faster. At the same time, though, how is he scoring that?
Plenty of options. Bruno Fernandes has it.
There's question marks around that goal, to be honest with me, but I'm biased. So, McTominay tried to get through it. Bruno can't quite.
Good piece of defending.
It's gonna be another goal fest in it today. Can already smell it coming.
He successfully got.
Yeah. Good save, De Gea. Cucurella has been more or less invisible this first half, and I'm not a fan of it. Ronaldo can't get a touch away from Idu.
The ball lost here.
Like, there's little bits of lag, but it's not like it's incredibly laggy for me. Ronaldo. Aussie man. Can't get away from the man and can't get back to the ball. Mate, they're defending quite well on that occasion. Upamecano wins it. Handball apparently against Southampton. Fernandes trying to get to Ronaldo. It's just hard to pick him up. They've gone to this bit now where they're going to just be the best team in the world. Hakimi, good tackle. McTominay. Wonder if Luke Shaw would have been a better start against this forward team here. Ronaldo. Rashi. Aussie man. Oh, he's fucking mishit that completely. What a twat.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper.
I can't lie, I thought it was going to go to the edge of their box, to either Fernandes or McTominay, whoever was there. But at the same time, that's just completely mishit. Rashi to Ronaldo. Can't get the ball through. They close me down. Rashi's going to get the space here a little bit from Perot, hopefully. Enough space to cross it? I don't think so. Aussie men. Ronaldo just tries to drill it, and then Fernandes tackles Aussie men. Fernandes! There's no way that should be going in. That doesn't deserve a goal out of any of that. Rodak is actually the worst keeper I've seen on this game.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
I don't know how it's actually fallen to Fernandes, but I don't know how Rodak is awful. How Southampton aren't in the relegation zone with a keeper like that is beyond me. And we're 3-1 up at the break.
So back underway at 3-1. So there goes the half-time whistle. It's Manchester United on top here.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward.
Don't get me wrong, we deserve the lead, but some of the goals today have been a bit interesting.
Turn into a rout in the second half.
Especially the Southampton one, but McTominay, Sancho and Fernandes getting the 3 for us. Getting them one back to end the first half. It is laggy a little bit, but it's not incredibly. Like, it seems to be running more or less okay. Palace and Wolves drawing 0-0 at the break. Arsenal and Everton also goalless. Let's see what we're looking at in terms of stats. I feel like we dominated, and it's exactly as I thought. 72 to 28 turns of possession, 11 shots to 3, 4.7 expected goals to 0.2. Realistically, though, we should be dominating this kind of game. We should be just completely controlling it. The phone's decided it doesn't want to charge anymore, so I'm just trying to fix that. This charger is the most sensitive charger I've seen in my life. Alright, let's move it to the second half. Let's try and get this one done now. That's, like, it is yes to Sancho, but why would I put it there? Fernandes has put no power not to Rashford. I can't believe some of the passes in this game, man.
It's with McTominay.
McTominay to Bruno. Southampton defence are at 6s and 7s here. Just need to find a way through, but I can't. I mean, the back line is very, very organised. It's just a midfielder all over the joint. Sancho's just trying to make space away from Walker Peters here. Trying to throw the ball in. We're going to play it back to Cucurella. Can't get any room. They're pressing me like nobody's business. Bruno. Aussie man. He's been a little off today. It's not what you expect from him. Rashford. Little ball in. Why do I talk? Why do I talk? I talk about him being off, and then he goes and bags. This could be a cricket score. Southampton have been worse aware today. They had one lucky goal, but the rest of the game we dominated, and rightfully so. They've been poor. Rodak is actually the most awful keeper. I'm sorry, but if you're a fan of Rodak, I profusely apologise. He's just garbage. Well, it's number 19 for Victor Osimhen in the Premier League. Never doubt that man. You are correct. Always scores. And he's proven me wrong. He shut me up there on that occasion. I might bring him off soon, just give Nunez a bit of time on the pitch in the Premier League. He hasn't had a lot of it. Ronaldo's been fumbled there. Either that or we move Alexander, bring Alexander on and move Rashford up to up top. Kind of want to try that maybe as well. Oh, fuck off. Just put the pass to the correct player. No, I've got pass error, but this is taking the pace.
Alex with the info as ever.
I'm not 4-1 up, but it doesn't change the fact. Ronaldo, not quite on target there. We are going to bring Osimhen. No, we're not. Are we? No, we're going to bring Ronaldo off. Sorry, Ronaldo. Not been par for the course today. Bring on Finlay Alexander on that right hand side, and I just want to test this, see how it would work. Just purely out of interest. He's not upset about being a CDM. I wonder if we could maybe get sick of him being centre back. I'm joking. We do need centre backs, and he's a very good one for us. But I just want to see. Oh, hello. I just want to see if he's any good. Nathan Taylor coming off for Ennis Bardi. He hasn't been as good as he was in the Carabao, I'll tell you that much, Nathan Taylor. Running me ragged. Why does my phone not want to charge, ever, when the charge is plugged in? Next time play stops, I'll sort it again. McTominay in the way. Oh, is that Guardiola? Is Guardiola even on yet? Probably, right? It is Guardiola.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to
Bruno.
bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester
Sancho.
United.
Oh, that was a shot. That was a shot. Somehow it's ended up at Rashford's feet. I didn't expect that, which is why I wasn't prepared to try and do anything with him.
Armstrong. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
I was under the impression that was a shot from Sancho. It's a great save from De Gea. I don't know how Morelos got through, but he did. Upamecano should be closer to him there.
He's driven in the corner.
Guardiola Maguire has to get that. Both of them, I think, do.
Could be dangerous.
Somehow hasn't fallen to my player.
Well, that's a well-timed pass. Decided to take on the shot from
It's a poor shot from Bardi, unless it's actually come off David De Gea.
Well, you have to question the decision making there.
Just tried to close down the angle. That should still be finished anyway, I think. I think Southampton are just trying to find some kind of way back into this match, but we've been dominant and deserving so far. Kukureya was actually meant for Upamecano there, but we ain't gonna split hairs over it. Well, to Sancho. Got a bit of room here now to move. He's taken past Walker Peters. Inside to Osimhen. Rashford. Couldn't get it off. Alexander. That's not the touch I did. I know it's a first touch error, but like, please.
This might be ideal for the counter. Opportunity.
Morelos gets his shot saved by De Gea, and Kukureya's there to clean up. Fucking hell, that first touch from Alexander nearly cost us a goal. Or nearly cost, or nearly got, not nearly.
20 minutes
remaining. I know what I mean, fuck off. It's too warm. Nearly give away a goal, is what I was trying to say, but I can't have words when it's too warm. Why have we got two men there? And why is it not the man that I'm controlling is there? Like, why did another one have to come across and I had to control him? Sancho.
Well, let's see about the cross.
Oh, that's a fucking awful ball. Kukureya wins a lot of headers for his height. I give him credit.
Well, foul play, says the referee.
Free kick apparently against Bruno for handball, but I don't know how much handball that really was. I think it was a bit of a push from their player, but here's what it is. We've got a last substitution for injury if one occurs. Still to use. Fernandes. Try to get to Rashford. He does. Does he? Oh, it's just about to Aussie men. Ball in. It's not going to make it. Just. Rodak got down well. I've been critical of him whenever we come against Southampton, but that situation he did very well there. Hakimi. Guardiola. I don't know about Guardiola and CDM, you know. He's not been too bad, but it's not McTominay, is it? It's kind of just so McTominay could have a rest, really. Fuck it. Right. That's, yeah, no, it's not McTominay. That's a centre-back shot right there.
He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He looks such a threat every time he gets the ball. And, of course, he scored a very good goal.
We've always been in control of this one. It's just how many will they score because the game wants them to.
Mohamed Salisu. Excellent vision.
Maguire closed him down perfectly. Hakimi will get it gone to Alexander, who's got the burners more or less fresh on the pitch.
Well, not far away from full time.
He's got the burners over everyone else.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances.
Oh, Stuart, they must score.
That's beautiful. Finlay Alexander is a diamond. Played perfectly into Sancho, who wraps up the game, if it wasn't already wrapped up anyway. We're getting some big results against some Premier League sides who we should be beating anyway, but it's getting a bit out of hand how good our attack is.
And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Sancho for Van de Beek, I don't think that's going to be the move. Sancho will play the full 90, I think. Although I will, I think, bring off... Do I bring off Bruno for Van de Beek, or is it too late? I think it's too late. I think we'll leave it for now. But it is done. If it wasn't already done, it's dead and buried. Deservedly so. Wolf has a better of Cucurella for about the 15th time today. But Cucurella gets enough of a block in. Comes to Bruno. Sancho. Been underrated today, I think, personally. He's on for the hat-trick. I don't think he'll get it, but he is on for it. Oh, come on. Guardiola does very well in CDM. Maybe I spoke too soon. Aussie men. Bruno. Oh, I couldn't turn and shoot. Wonder if just running through with Aussie men there might have been the move. Wolf now to Armstrong. Now the other Armstrong. Being absolutely outstretched by Maguire. We've got 4 minutes of added time. I mean, there's nothing for Southampton to play for here now. Out to Alexander. So you'd think that's a very good interception. They might get another goal out of this yet. Aussie man doing his defensive duties though. And we might get another goal out of this yet. Come on, Sancho, lad. Wait to get your hat-trick. Where's the movement? But Sancho, mate. You've been very good all day, but you're not moving. I can't give you the hat.
And there it is, the final whistle.
And as they're going through, the ref blows a full-time whistle. It's a 5-1 win. I think the stats will reflect that scoreline quite fairly. Southampton were woeful today. Without being mean, Southampton were just shite.
I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
A far cry from the Carabao Cup final. I think it was 5 goals from McTominay, brace from Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, and Victor Osimhen, of course, getting a goal today as well. Wolf with the consolation in the end for Southampton. I still don't know how De Gea didn't get there first, but a goal for Southampton nonetheless to take back with them down south. Now looking at the ratings, or looking at the stats I should say, to kick off, 18-6, dominant like we should be, 70-30 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 6, 7.9 expected goals to 1.4, and 5-1 thrashing. You may be wondering, is it getting a little too easy? And the answer is no, because we'll probably lose 6-0 to the next team we face. Jadon Sancho, man of the match with 2 goals on the day, 9 rating, fair play to the Englishman, 8.7 for Fernandes as well. He was class today, and a goal for his efforts. Marcus Rashford, I know I wanted him to play wide today. He did quite well. I still kind of wish I could use him as a striker, but it is what it is. 8.2 for him today. And the assist. Victor Osimhen getting his goal, of course, 8.1. Scott McTominay with the final goal of the 5, 7.6. And Ronaldo assisting with a 7. And Finlay Alexander down there with an assist and a 6.6. Are we missing any assistants? Harry Maguire having a good, solid defensive performance. He asked for the start and he got it. I think everyone else is not involved as much as the rest. Armstrong, man of the match for Southampton, if you could pick one. Assist for him and a 7 rating. The goal coming from Marius Wolf. I don't know how the goal came at all, but it did. And a 6.9 for, I think he's German. I don't know 100%. Palace losing to Wolves. Arsenal drawing to Everton. Of course, we don't care about any of that. We only care about Liverpool and Man City results.
Just a couple of questions for you.
We get a result of our own. And a big, big, big win. In terms of scoreline and in terms of how important the 3 points are. Sancho's only content. How are you only content, mate? Could have asked for more from him. Get him happy. Get him that happiness. How's my cable caught? We're not unbeaten so far since the start of the Premier League season. We're on a hell of a run, and we need to keep that hell of a run going for this title race. Looking stronger and stronger. I'm just hoping we don't get humbled by City next. Southampton were shocking. Thing is, I want to say that was too easy, but it wasn't. It was just I was just playing the game and they played like piss. I don't think I always.
Thank you.
I think this controller's beyond done in, to be honest. I get a new controller. Because it's not the headset, because the headset's more or less new, but it keeps disconnected for some reason. Thanks for pushing me back into action at least. I definitely felt ready with red decision. Yeah, no, you were the best defender at the 4 today. I mean, Kimi was up there, but definitely Maguire, best defender all day. And it's the European Championship qualifiers. We are back with Greke. Yeah, let's get through this and then we'll take a look at the Premier League table. So what do we want to use? Mavropanos is exhausted. So I think we may have to use Socrates to start with. Or do we just go Mavropanos? I think we just go Mavropanos and Socrates can come on when the game feels. I want to use Solis, but does Fortunis work on the right? He does. I will do that then. Because I do like Solis. Highly rated player. I wouldn't sign him for Man United career mode unless it was a long-term one. But definitely someone I rate. So, let's get into this one then. Visual sim against Romania. We've drawn against them already in this group. They have got a decent squad. I recognise some of them players. I don't really recognise a lot of them. I know Radu. I know Pascanu, Baluta, Hadji, and Popescu. So let's hope we could get a victory here, following up from that Southampton victory.
Can he convert? And he's outdone himself.
Nearly scored out the gate there.
Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss.
Of course, if you don't know how this works, I am the international manager of Greece for the quali. For the qualifiers, I am just visual simming and jumping in if necessary. Once we get to the Euros, which hopefully we will do, I will be playing a whole Euros tournament to finish out his career mode, to finish out FIFA 22. I'll probably do that in one big stream if I've got the time. I'll probably do it at a weekend of one of the big streams to finish off FIFA 22.
Could be dangerous.
Like I sometimes do the Fall Guys big streams. It'll just be a big Euros tournament.
Disappointingly for them. Good work to win it back.
We're not doing very well, and that's concerning. I'll leave it till half time at the very least. I'm sure we'll equalise. If you're wondering also why we're managing Greece, the manager I've made, his nationality is Greece. I wanted to get like his own nationality.
Well, nicely cut out.
Took a season and a half, but we managed to get there.
Is it going to end up being productive for them?
I was hoping I could get it for the World Cup, but unfortunately not to be. There's a goal. Mantalos makes it a 1-1 here.
So underway again.
Equaliser from the Greek god. I mean, they're all Greek gods because they all play for Greece.
Really good interception.
One Greke, we got this.
Mantalos. Has it. Still passing it.
I would play these qualifiers, but we've got enough to do in the career mode itself. I know it doesn't take too long, but the game can do it for me. Giacomakis, or Yakumakis, I don't know how to pronounce it. He gets the second, and he's been on fire. Missed most of the stream trying to figure out why my shit was slower than the snail, lol. Oh, that's unfortunate. We did get the win. I mean, the episode will be out tomorrow. It'll be Thursday upload, so it won't be too bad. You can catch up on it. But we did win, spoilers. Might as well resume. We're in the lead.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
Audio issues. Alright, fair enough.
Mantalos.
Now it's that part of the episode where you unplug your earphones and just have it playing out loud because the game doesn't know how to operate.
Splendid defending, and it needed to be.
I don't even know what caused them still. Like I've gone through every possible option to fix it. I still don't know what caused them. It's 3-1. Solis, I think we got it done and dusted. I may just jump to result. But I kind of want to see the whole thing as well. But purely because of audio issues, I may jump to result. If it goes to 4, I'll probably jump to result. But it looks like we won't have to play any of this.
Intercepting it intelligently. Can they hit on the break? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick.
Oh, I got free kick. I thought they had the panicking. Didn't know which way that was going to go because they just all stood there.
And a good-looking ball. Well, I think you could call that an escape.
FIFA 23 hopefully won't have this issue. No, it'll be worse. It'll definitely be worse in FIFA 23. They won't even have addressed this issue.
Anastasios Bakasetas. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Nicely cut out. Space on
It's great fun, is this?
Anastasios Bakasetas. Well, they've lost possession.
Working game? Nah, we'll just have issues all year.
Looking ball, there could be a chance now.
Romania better not get another one, otherwise I'll be panicking.
Razvan Marin. And he's given it away.
I think we've got it covered though.
10 minutes to go.
We should remain top of the European Championship qualifiers group. Of course, if you only came to see the Premier League action in this episode, you won't be hearing this. So if I just talk louder than the static, it might be alright. So we'll just talk like this the rest of the episode. It's a great save, it almost went in there. 1 minute of added time. They won't get they will get another chance. They won't score it though, it's a corner. And we win 3-1. Hopefully now that the game's done, the static will be done, but wouldn't bet on it. I'm just going to save it here and then simulate at the start of next episode because this is a disaster. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one though. A big win against Southampton and a big win against Romania as well. We're going to save this over because apparently it's getting worse for no reason whatsoever. Still think it's hilarious that one of their biggest selling points for next year's career mode is that you can be Pep or any real life manager you want. I know, it's so stupid. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'll see you very, very soon for tomorrow's episode.